Hey everyone, it's T. Today we're talking about peace through sport and a little bit of ping pong diplomacy. I recently went to a showing of the documentary Heading Home, which is about the Israel baseball team who not only qualified for the 2017 World Baseball Classic, but also went on to win Pool A. This story is incredible because it's basically a modge podge of a bunch of American Jewish baseball players, and they all meshed together not just for baseball, but for the bigger cause of Israel itself. Baseball is not that popular in Israel, where soccer and basketball kind of take the high claim, but many were surprised to even know that Israel even had a baseball team, let alone that they were in the World Classic. Upon seeing this documentary, it got me thinking about how people can come together and play a sport regardless of a language or a culture barrier. It's absolutely beautiful. What is also interesting is how sports have brought countries together politically. The movie Forrest Gump tells us about how Forrest was on the All-American ping pong team who played Communist China. And while Forrest was not actually on the team, the story behind this is true. During the Cold War in 1971, the Chinese table tennis team invited the US team during the World Table Tennis Championships in Japan to China. And this was an amazing feat because no American has stepped foot in communist China since 1949. Now, the invitation was extended after Chinese diplomats heard about a gift exchange between Americans Glenn Cowan and Chinese's Zhang Zedong. The Chinese thought it would help open up the doors to relations between the US and China. Now here are these American table tennis players touring China for the first time in 21 years, and they played a match and unfortunately lost, but several months later President Nixon took a trip to China, and eventually the US government announced that they were going to end this 21-year trade and travel embargo on communist China. Quote, "Never before in history has a sport been used so effectively as a tool of international diplomacy," said the Chinese Premier Zhou Enlai. Chairman Mao Zedong said, "The little ball moves the big ball." And for President Nixon, he said it was the week that changed the world. Now that's what we call ping pong diplomacy. I hope you liked that little tidbit about peace in sports. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to hear next.